do is have a blast, made from scratch. So if you get to itching, take a batch fresh from the Cackle kitchen. So grab a seat, raise a drink, and let us serve you up some wacky silly. Fill you up nice and good like a warm bowl of cat chili. So without any further ado, enjoy the show and cackle with the crew.
Hey! Did I scare you again?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
What are you looking at?
It's got a little fuzz on the tip of the thing, on the tip of the cap.
Ooh.
How you doing, bud?
Doing all right.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Cackle Kitchen. We're the Cackle guys. My name is Kendall Day.
Kendy Day.
What's your name?
Richie Carcarlise.
Wow, that was clever, dude.
What?
Super clever. Car lease.
No?
Clev, dude. Clever. Welcome back to another episode. Yo, what's up, dog? See that? You see what I'm holding up?
Ooh.
See that? See that? You know what that means? You know what that stands for?
Ooh.
This.
Longest
Yeah.
baritone
Close.
control.
Longest baritone control. For those of you who are just listening, I was throwing up gang signs because
Oh.
I am head to toe.
Oh, yeah.
Dripping.
Dude.
I'm straight dripping
Fucking
on this Long Beach
Stuart Sink, baby.
apparel.
Drippy.
And welcome Kirsten Gould, my beautiful fucking girlfriend. She's
smart.
Guess what she?
You never
yeah.
say smart.
Yes, dude. We cannot.
Sexy, beautiful.
Dude,
Smart, nice,
listen,
cool.
she's halfway through nursing school, dude.
Yeah, halfway.
You don't think I don't know?
Yeah.
You don't think I don't know how smart she
say
is?
it.
Dude, she's with me, dude. that goes against her. She's wearing the LB. She's wearing the LB apparel as
Uniform,
well.
yeah.
Shit, I got the hat. I got the fucking.
Oh, you can't.
Yo. Oh,
Yep.
see them titties?
No, they're
Not mine.
covered.
Yo, I'm wearing the sweatshirt. I got the shorts, dude. LB shorts. What? Don't look here.
Look at that wiener.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Look at that dick.
Don't look there. And
Oh, boy.
LB socks that I just stole off my girlfriend's foot
Ooh.
20 minutes ago. Hell yeah. You know why? Because we're qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis got randige dagi. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yes, Kirsten and I went to Long Beach. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Dude, I love Long Beach. You know this.
You know what, dude? I was like, we were looking at a map. This is like, a couple days in or whatever. My brain wasn't on point. We were looking at the map, and I was like, dang, that's a Long Beach. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I am the dumbest piece of shit.
That's also like what we love, like waterfall. Like the guy who found it, he was like, this is a Long Beach. He was like, Long Beach.
But then I realized, I was like, is it really long? It's more, it's thick, dude.
Yeah.
It's a thick beach. I think it should be called Thick Beach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But I without
A doubt.
I said, wow, that's a Long Beach with no, I wasn't trying to be funny at all. I was like, wow, that's a Long Beach there. And she was like, she looked at me, she went, what? I was like, oh, Long Beach.
You guys saw the Queen Mary, I saw.
Yeah.
You go.
She's old.
Tequila Jack's. Did you go
She's
there?
Oh, we walked by it. Yeah.
That was our spot.
Okay, so let's just run it down.
Run it down.
Let's run down the whole trip.
Run it down.
We'll run down part of the trip. We'll leave a little bit of the trip, i.e.,
Oh yeah, teaser.
the monkeys.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
Teaser,
later
teaser,
in the
yeah.
episode. But we'll just talk about our experience. And it was a doozy.
You should have put the shower up on here.
You
Oh.
took a shower?
After like some major persuading, he was like not gonna do
Really?
it. Richard was not gonna shower.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
let's start at the beginning.
For what? Women's rights?
Let's start at the beginning. What, are we saving water for women's rights?
I don't know.
Is that...
I don't know. I
That's
thought
a thing? Oh, you just...
my shower, my choice. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
My-
Nice. I got it. Okay. Anyhoozle. So we got a deal. Okay. We did an Airbnb. I'm not blaming Kirsten right now. I'm just saying she booked it.
go for it. I mean,
No, I'm not
whatever.
going. It's not her. She doesn't have a fucking clue. She just went for the best deal. We snagged that fucking deal. How many? What was the? It was $340 or something for 3 nights.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was super cheap. That's why I chose it.
And it was dope. So you know what I'm saying? All I had to do was Venmo her over $200, whatever, dude. And we're on our way and we're cooking, dude, because we split it 50-50. And so we get down there and we show up late, baby. I had worked. Then Silas, her son, had like a musical performance that was in fucking Buckeye,
Ooh,
which is
Mangy.
which is even. What up, man?
Another teaser.
Yeah. he may show up in the episode.
Buckeye's so far.
Yeah. So there's Goodyear, and then 15 minutes, 20 minutes past that is Buckeye. So anyways, we were running late. I mean, I was literally on her couch with my feet up for about an hour waiting for them to get back from the musical performance. And so we didn't leave till 6:30, which means we got in at 1 a.m.
Yikes.
It wasn't 1 a.m.
Yeah, baby.
Do you think so?
Eastern?
I think okay, maybe.
Don't do that to her. No, baby. It was one.
I thought
Midnight.
I
We'll
thought
do
it was
midnight.
And then by the
Midnight,
time like we dropped off the kids and then ended up back at the hostel, then
We called it the hostel all weekend. But there were so many rules and regulations, so we felt so uncomfortable immediately. It was like from this time to this time is quiet time. It was 10 a.m. to like 11. No, it was 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. was fine. But between 10 p.m. and 11 a.m. is quiet time. And they were like straight up $100 fine if you're in here making compa, and making noise. And so I was like, damn. I was like, we can't be fucking, we can't fuck because.
And you could hear everything in that place. It was like all wood flooring, so it echoed. Like,
yeah, it was just like.
You could hear every conversation everyone was having.
Oh yeah, dude. You could hear literally anything that was happening in the house. Like, you hear somebody. I'm like, oh, yep, that guy's rummaging around in the closet.
So you had close neighbors.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh, here's the other thing. It was a house where the owner lived in it and just rented out 3 of the bedrooms. And
It'd
they're
be like Richard's house.
Yeah.
Like, not this being
Oh,
the room you stay in.
I hate that.
And so it was just like a number. Here's how I knew things were fucked, right? Because, well, A, it was rooms in a house, and I'm already feeling very uncomfortable, okay? Number 2, they were like, you are in bedroom 3. You can only use bathroom 2. And I'm like, oh, they're not even matching the numbers? We should be in bathroom 3. If we're bedroom number 3, we should be in bathroom number 3. You know what I mean? No, you're in bedroom 3 and you're gonna only go in bedroom 2. And so we get there and it's like quiet. And we're just like,
We got there so fucking late, and they're like, shut the fuck up between these hours, so.
I was like, oh, we're getting fined. We're getting fined day 1.
This guy.
Oh, I was hyper fucking insane. And Kirsten was like, because my reaction gave her anxiety.
Yeah.
She was like, I have bad anxiety
Yeah.
because I can tell you're not happy. And I was like, no, I'm fine. No, it's fine. I'm clearly just like on edge.
Not
Steamboat.
fucking fine.
Out of the ears.
Okay, you park. You have to open the gate. If you do not close the gate the right way, like, because they actually have. Fine. You're too loud. Fine. You leave a utensil out. Fine. It was just like, you do anything and you're fined. And I was like, fine. What can we do? What can we do?
Didgeridoo.
You park in the back. Okay. If you don't close that fucking bitch ass dish ass gate, fine. But you have to walk all the way around 3 houses all the way around to get to the front to get in, right? Because it said right on the one door that would like let you in was like, this is not an entrance to the property or to the household. So I'm like, fuck, dude, we got all this gear. I'm like, ugh, hoofing it, Kirsten and I were doing that, and I did the last 2 runs on my own, I think. But that's just because I'm the man.
No, you didn't. You did the last one on your own.
Okay. Well, I
Still,
did
though.
at least one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Strong.
But so we finally.
I was actually just scared to stay in the room by myself. And then after that, I was like, fuck it, I'm not getting up.
So finally we get in the bedroom. And you better fucking believe that we went to a 7-Eleven
Nice.
before we got there, right? We went to a 7-Eleven. This is how I was introduced to Long Beach, California. We're at a 7-Eleven off of 7th Street or whatever.
You can't make this up.
And we're
And 11th.
and we're
11.
we pull in, and there are ambulance, firemen, patrolmen, policemen, and a man on the ground with a huge bandage around his head. And I was like, God damn it. So I pull in. I actually try to go look for another place because I wanted some liqueur, you know?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't just want some what's beer?
Soda pop? Oh.
What's beer?
Brew?
Brew. I didn't want brew. I wanted
It's that
liqueur.
survey. So you sit.
I'm just like, I'm brain farting 7 times. So I was like, all right. So we pull in. I see the guy with the huge gauze on his head. I'm like, shit. Maybe I need some liqueurs.
Sure was gauze.
There's blood everywhere.
It was a
okay.
base andage or
I thought
a base andage,
maybe it's
and
Middle Eastern. I don't know.
instead of an ace
Oh,
band,
Middle Eastern people were running that place for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could have, yeah.
he was like, "Where are you going?"
Could have been a turb, yeah.
Nah, dude. It was a guy with had a cranial, some sort of some sort of open. Anyways, so we drive around. The liquor stores are all closed, right? Liquor stores are all closed. So we go back to the 7-Eleven, and I'm like, "Can I go in there?" There's like a cop. He's like, "Yeah, it's open." I was like, "Shit, dude, this is weird." Go in, get a bottle of wine and a 6-pack of IPAs, right? So that's the best I could do.
Class.
The clerk was like, "Yo, you see that shit?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Did you see that motherfucker out there?" And I was like, "I saw him. I wasn't here when it happened, though." It's so funny. He's like, "Do you see that shit?" Like, he's like talking to me like that, and I was like, "I was not here." Like the whitest guy I've ever. I was just like, "No, I just got in from Phoenix, Arizona. I was not here when that happened. What happened, young man?" And so,
I inspect properties, but I didn't.
do you need a property
In the
inspector?
blue shirt and that.
So, he was like, "Dude, that dude was that." Oh, he's like, "That fool was so fucking drunk out there. He just like fell on his head." And I was like, "Oh, what?" And he's like, "Do you see the blood?" I was like, "I didn't see the blood. I just saw the guy with the bandage." And he's like, "No, look out there, dude." He's like, "Look out there, fool. There's a big fucking pile of blood out there, fool." I was like, "Oh my God." So I bought that shit. I looked to the right. Yo, that's a 6-foot radii of fucking blood. Thick red. Really, really blood-looking blood. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't know, dude. This is a little rough. I just got fucking hepatitis by trying to get
Getting into town.
just trying to get a 6-pack of IPAs. Your boy tripped and fell into some hepatitis. So we get into the house. So we're in.
Yeah, he gets in the car and he's like, I don't know. I'm going to open this bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have a bottle opener. Oh, my God. There's so much to this fucking story.
Could go on forever, baby.
So, well, this is a series of stories all tucked into one nice little... This is going to be a half hour. I'll try to make... No, I'm not going to try to do anything. I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it flow out of me. You know what I mean?
You're like the blood out of his head.
Like the blood out of his head. Like hepatitis. So I get in the car. I'm like, "Oh, we don't have a..." I was like, "I got a bottle of wine. Got no bottle opener." And she's like, "No, there'll probably be one in the kitchen or whatever." Then we got there. We realized this place was a goddamn shanty, and it was a hostile, and it was very just sketch city. And I was like, "There's no way they're gonna have a fucking bottle opener."
No.
Went in there. One of the reviews on the place was that the kitchen was disgusting. Right on point. Absolutely correct. They were correct. They weren't just joshing around, throwing out some bad reviews just to be a Karen. No, it was disgusting. And they had like one fork, one broken fucking bowl that if you used, you would cut your mouth on. And guess what? You'd be getting hepatitis.
Oh.
So they did not have a fucking wine opener, okay? But I'm in there like I don't want to make noise, but there's like a couple of plates and it's like and I'm like, fuck, god damn it. I'm like, there goes a
The worst though, it's like Richard walks like a giant, so
Yeah.
he's like worried about being quiet. Except when you walked in there, you're like boom, boom, like just all the way to the room. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is the point?
They're like,
You were so heavy-footed.
Yeah.
it's because I got all that dick. You know what I mean? It weighs down my legs. Weighs down my legs. You know what I mean? When that
Them
dick
turkey
gets to
thighs.
swing. So I grab a fucking knife, just a shit knife, right? So we get into the fucking bedroom, and I'm like, babe, I love you. I'm gonna try to open this bottle of wine, so I fucking get it, and I start shoving the knife into the cork, and I'm like trying to I try to shove it in enough to where I could like do this, and guess what happened? It went in like 20 centimeters, and I was like, fuck, because I'm like trying to pull it this way, but then when I push it down, it pushes the cork down, and I'm like, I am going the wrong way on this, you know? It's the wrong way. I'm trying to get it out. This one's going in. So I'm pushing, and I go, and it went all the way down and just goes boom, and just shoots straight up my nose into my face. I was like, oh God. But what happened was the pressure shot the cork back up in. So I went boom, and it just went and squirted me in the face. I was like, God damn it. And a little bit got on the sheets. I was like, $100, cha-ching. Fine. You know? I'm like, fuck, dude. So I'm like, okay, I gotta try. So I get a little bit, and I try to pour a little out. Get maybe, I'm talking a 100th of an ounce. I'm like pouring out.
Teaspoon?
No, less.
Oh, wow.
Let's say 1/10 of a teaspoon.
Oh,
100th of an ounce.
I don't know.
I don't know. Dude.
I don't know spoons. I don't.
A drop. Let's go drop.
Okay.
That's a universal thing that
Okay.
everyone knows.
Okay.
I am hot right now.
Go ahead. Just let it happen.
Should I do it now?
Fuck it.
All right, hold on. I'm going to disrobe a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. So I got the hat, the sweatshirt, the shorts, and the socks, right?
Right.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Bound Chicka podcast. Okay. This.
That's a lot of arms going
Let me
on.
tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something.
Oh, that's a redneck.
You guys. Listen, people. I inspect properties in Phoenix, Arizona, and it was 106 degrees today, and I wasn't wearing my sombrero. So yeah, I got a
sunscreen.
red.
Oh, that's the only part that.
Look at
You see how it's perfect where
makes
his
it-
collar is?
Look at. Okay, so for the listeners, I'm wearing, you know, the icy logo,
Yeah.
right? The icy logo, but it says LBC with a snow cone. Okay. Or what
Got
is that? Whatever. Some
Slurps.
That's some sort of a
Slurp.
sweet treat. Okay, so guns out, buns out for the rest of the episode.
Oh, baby, look at that delt.
Come on. Oh yeah, I got delts. Ugh. Anyways, I got dealt a bad hand on this property. Hey. Okay. So the wine fiasco, whatever. I eventually got it, dude. Got it in. You know what I mean? And that cork was all every glass that we had.
Wait,
it was
yeah.
like half cork, half wine, half cork.
Gotta be good though,
Red
right?
cork shavings. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Tasteless. It's more of a texture issue.
Yes.
So
It's like chewing as you're drinking.
It's like yeah, it's like a charcuterie board.
charcuterie.
Too soon?
okay.
Sorry. Continue.
So let's just say that that day is done. Okay,
Yeah.
that day we did that day. We went to bed. You know, we wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh boy.
He wanted to shower that night when we got there, but he was like, fuck no.
We went to bed at 4:30, let's say, somewhere around there, maybe 5.
Pacific?
Very specific. It was specifically that time,
Okay.
and specifically that
Okay.
time. 9 was it 9 a.m.?
Which part are we talking about now?
The morning after, when we had a rough morning.
Well, there's several things that happened. Are we talking about the fight
That yes,
or the bell?
That was the same morning.
I know. So which first came?
I asked you what time was
He
it?
came first.
Was it 8 in the morning or was it 9 in the morning?
I don't know, honey.
It might have been 8. Let's split
It was
hairs.
15.
fucking early. It was only like a couple hours of going night.
Oh, the other thing is they're like, hey, listen up. We don't have air conditioning. We have, we got fans and whatever. So we
they
got
Puerto Rican?
we got windows. Hell yeah, dude.
We got fans.
We got fans. We got it all. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Let's fucking keep that window open. We're about 2 miles away. That's the other fucking funny thing. This was a romantic room. Okay, It was
That romantic private room.
It was.
That's what they said?
Yeah, private. Dude, there was 2-inch gap under the door, first of all. And the wood was made of cardboard.
Mahogany. Oh.
No, mahogany would have been great. Nice thick wood like mahogany.
Ooh,
No,
yeah.
this was 2 pieces of cardboard glued together with some fucking, I don't know, egg cartons.
Stay at the Hyatt.
So super thin door, and it was this much. There was 2 inches of space gap. So literally, I mean, you could hear if someone was like one little cough, you're like, oh,
Dude, mice
Julio is
wouldn't
across-
even have to shrink their bodies. They could just go right through.
crabs.
Mice. And crabs. But yeah.
So it was like romantic.
It says romantic private room, shared bath, walk to the beach.
Walk to the beach.
Liars.
You can walk to Phoenix from there too.
Liars.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You could always
It's all facts.
walk.
Yeah.
So I could be like, hey, I could Airbnb this house,
Walk to the beach.
and I'd be like, it's a romantic room. Walk to the beach.
ski or surf.
Ski or surf.
Yeah.
Or pick plums.
Pick plums.
You know what I mean? You could do a little blueberry scooping.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. You can walk to it from here.
Yeah.
It might take you 3 years.
But
But is it true?
Yes.
It's true. Put it in. It's not false advertising. Cha-ching. If you make one fucking noise, cha-ching. Okay. So 8:30 in the morning when it's like not time to be awake, we hear this. Yeah, motherfuckers, yo, motherfucker, dude. I go, what are you gonna do? I go, what, motherfucker? What? We go, what? You move. What? And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like there was a couple getting ready to have a divorce
God.
in our bedroom, in our romantic walk to the beach fucking suite.
sounds like a Danny Brown concert. I don't know what that was.
And we're like, what the fuck's going on? Like this. And I will say, like, a couple hours before that, I woke up to this. So if I snore,
Oh, she
Kirsten will
smacked.
just straight.
Somebody else came in. and
I thought you were
fucking
horny or
smacked-
something.
Oh,
No, she just.
that's how I get his attention.
Hey, it's wild. I'm just
Yeah.
like.
Smack, yeah.
And then I'm like, how? And she's like, and then she won't even, dude. It's like, bah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Like
every
all
time
over-
he's wondering what's going on, he's like, "What?"
Huh?
Having the best dream ever.
and she's always like, you're snoring. And I'm like, okay. Well, 2 hours later, we hear that. We literally hear somebody being decapitated, right? Sounded like it was in our bedroom. We're like, oh my God, that was fucking crazy. And Kirsten is like, I am not waking up now. I need
said that.
lots more hours of sleepy times now. And I'm like,
Yeah, I sound like a fucking moron. I need more sleepy
no, but she
time.
was just like,
Very politician. Yeah.
no. She was just making it very clear to me,
Yeah.
too, that yes, we were just woken up, but
I
there
need
will
sleep.
be lots more sweeping.
It's been a long work day for
Wow,
you.
yeah.
There's going to be a lot of sweeping. So she goes, no, we're going to be sleeping a lot more. I'm like, hey, babe, I'm fucking on your team. But I was a little horny, though.
Yeah, morning time.
God damn, my dick was...
Love it.
So I was like, okay, I'll just leave her be for the moment. I'm going to try to go back to sleep right now.
Yeah, give her 45.
Right, so I think maybe we started snoozing again for about 15, 20 minutes or something.
Not enough.
And then it was just like... like, long and loud. And we're like, what is it? We're like, is the house on fire? What is it? And we're like, that can't... And it went... The first ring went for 30 seconds. It was like an old school fire bell ding sound.
Okay.
Like,
The kind that it's on those.
that red fucking
Oh,
bell.
with the big...
Yeah.
Okay.
With a couple of fucking
Yeah,
ding
yeah,
dongs
yeah.
on the end there, dude.
Yeah.
And so we're like, that doesn't match anything that should be anywhere around us right now.
At all, I don't.
We're like, what are we at, a fucking elementary in 1942? No, we were off of 7th Street near the 7th, 11th. And so we're like, okay, let's just try to go back to sleep. 45 seconds later, going again. And we're like, no, what's going on? No. And then it kept ringing
It didn't stop. It was like every 2 minutes, maybe.
For 30 minutes. It just kept doing it. And then one time it stopped for a second, and then you hear and we're just like, Jesus Christ, we're in Jumanji, dude.
Sounds like a naval academy and a canine academy had a baby.
God.
Funny thing is, like, they were
naval?
like, no
Naval.
pets.
Okay. Well,
Was
maybe-
it?
They said no pets. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
No animals whatsoever. Like, I don't understand how there was animals around.
It was just so finally, I think it was after about an hour trying to do that, Kirsten's like, fuck it,
Hyatt.
we're getting up.
Oh.
And
I was like, there's no way to go to sleep. We can't.
No.
yeah, so I was like, fine, whatever. But I wanted to shower the night we got in, right? But I was like, I can't shower. Oh, that's the other thing. Bathroom number 3. Yo, it had a fucking code on the goddamn doorknob. And we're like, and we sat up and we read 1,000 times. Is there a code? There's no code. No code in the fucking description. So we got to fucking text this jackass, right? And he doesn't speak great English. So we're getting these fucking
What do you mean?
poorly written like messages back. Because you messaged the Airbnb guy.
Yeah, well, where is he from?
We don't know because it was through text.
Okay, you never met him.
So
Never
I
saw him.
I didn't get to hear his accent. No, we never saw him.
Okay.
We did hear on one of the reviews that he is like gawking at some of the people that stayed there. He's like, yeah, the owner like would just like gawking at me.
Like
it was
a rooster?
And it was a lesbian couple.
Oh.
And she was like, she's looking at my
They've never left a good review, but yeah.
So not only could I not get into bathroom number 3 or whatever.
This makes me so happy.
So we did all of our peeing and pooping and stuff in bathroom number 2 that matches our fucking room number because we couldn't get into the other one. The other one was locked. So we finally, in the morning, I was like, I smell like absolute fucking garbage.
But you said, you're like, I'm not going to shower. I'm not.
You said it.
He did.
Because then we could, in the morning, like
Says
once,
a lot.
as we started getting up, I could hear people walking around. I was like, there's people out
I can't
there.
imagine.
I was like, there's people out there just existing while we exist in here.
Romantic? Get away.
I'm like, if I slid it in and you went, that fucking, Geraldo down the fucking road or
Wow.
down across the
Hall.
he'd have been like, y'all fucking in there? What y'all doing in there? You wanna be fucking in there? You gotta be fucking in there. I smell that piss. And so, so I'm like, I'm not doing anything in here. I don't like it in here, and I don't appreciate it.
I was like, stop it. We're just going to fucking shower. Get over it.
So finally, we got a hold of fucking Ding Dong Tree, and he said, "Oh yes, in fact, there is one code for the door knob. It is 012345678." And it's this. Beep, 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 boom, and you.
Everybody knows you're going in the bathroom.
This motherfucker.
That's Slipknot, yeah.
But here, so I replied back. So she had been corresponding with this gentleman. Finally, I was like, she was like, you talk to this guy. I grabbed
I
the phone.
didn't say that. He just wanted to.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I was like, give me
You're
that thing.
like, this is Richard now.
I did in my thing. I was like, this is Richard now. This is Kirsten's boyfriend.
I'm in charge now.
I go, so there's a code to the bathroom that we share. So if anybody else has the code and there's no lock on the inside,
Right, yeah.
I go, they can just come in while I'm splattering diarrhea. Or my girlfriend and I are taking a shower. And he goes, yes, I so sorry. We will change the doorknob. And I was like, nah, dude, fucking idiot. No. What are we going to fucking do construction now? No. I was like, no, it's fine. I just wanted to know. So like, if we start to hear beep, 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 we know to like fucking cover our privates. You know what I mean?
At least it's 8 numbers.
Yeah. It gives you about 4 seconds.
A few seconds to figure it out.
One thing that was beautiful about
He
that.
said, or you could put a chair in front of the door.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did say that. He's
Like
like,
a
put a
bad horror movie.
Yes. I'm like, oh, with the not chair in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, it's right next to the desk. You know, the door's next to the desk.
Bring a chair from your room to the bathroom.
Okay, so one thing we did find out is that that door that goes into the bathroom also has a secondary door that leads to, guess what? The back where we parked. And I was like, okay, that's finally one good thing that we found out. Now we don't have to cross country fucking hike to get, you know, from our car to the thing. I was like, we'll just fucking go in here. They tell us not to, but fuck that, dude. We'll pay the price. And so, so we get into the bathroom, and I was like, we're gonna shower together. And Kirsten's like, you never want to shower with me. And I was like, baby,
I swear it was my idea because you didn't even want to shower. And I was like, we'll just go in there together.
yeah, probably. So it's always good to have her here, you know, to
But I
get
have
a
a
real
picture of it.
story. So yeah, we go in, but then I'm like, you know what? Ain't nothing better than feeling on my chick's titties with soap. You know what I mean? Where it's just like,
Yep.
feels amazing. So I'm like, let's get in there. Let me fucking wash your tits, and then we'll figure out from there. So that made me feel okay. So we turn on the water, and the little fucking elbow joint was broken. So it was shooting water, straight to the ceiling, right where we were. First of all, the shower, you and I could not shower in it together. Kirsten and I can just do it. I mean, we were literally fucking the whole time, and we were actually just trying to shower. I was inside of her the entire time. It was so tight, right? So we're just like
Showed a
this.
picture of it.
We had to wash each other's feet. Like, we couldn't get down to our own feet. One person had to turn this way and do this, and we're down there fucking getting it done.
That's exactly what we did.
I will tell you this much. I was down like in the squatting position, and my belly was hanging so low. I was like, I am disgusting. I was looking at myself. I was like,
Just primate.
yes. I looked like, ooby-doo, I want to be like you. Who's that guy?
King Louis?
King Louis. I look like King Louis, dude. Ew.
No, he's cool.
He's got that belly, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
So anyways,
You're
dude,
38. It's fine.
fucking elbow joint had a fucking burst in it, and so it was shooting water up to the ceiling. So when person A was under the water, under the fucking nice warm water, person B was straight getting drips of freezing cold water on their head. Like, we'd be standing there, and it would just be like droplet in your eye. You'd be like, wow, that was really refreshing. It was just, you know, like it was.
Yeah.
It was so silly. It was straight out of a movie. I was like, we're never going to forget this ever. Like, there has not been one thing that has happened right so far. What, babe?
I was just laughing.
Oh, okay.
No, even while we were doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I put the shower up here. People are never going to believe that you and I have been there together.
Oh, you
did?
showed it?
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
So here's the thing. I will say this. I was not particularly appreciative up until the moment we were like in the shower. At that moment, we were laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
We were like, we'll never fucking forget this. This was our very first trip together without children. And my entire mentality and my frame of mind changed. And I was like, I'm going to have a good fucking vacation. And we did. We had a fucking fabulous day. That was the day of the big shenanigans that we'll get into later. Okay? Let's cut to the next day.
Dramatic.
Did Dracula just walk in?
Stephen King is writing this.
It's like, here.
I
Okay,
didn't hear it.
we'll quickly go through the next day, but there's some highlights in there. Don't do that! How long have we been going?
44.
Not a chance, dude. Babe?
35.
Yeah. 9 minutes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For the viewers, you guys like my white arms? Mm-hmm. My white upper arm and then the nice brown lower arm. Nice traps.
You can just really see that redneck though.
It's crazy. Yeah. It doesn't help that I'm like screaming too. It's like putting so much pressure. Bringing all the blood to this area. Okay. So the next day,
Oh, you're skipping the Paul McCartney
we're gonna get into it.
PM.
PM.
I call him. Yeah.
PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nighttime.
So next day, we sleep in. There was for some reason
No fucking noise.
no noise. It was nice and quiet. I didn't sleep in really.
Oh, you didn't?
No. And I will say this, like I need to watch a little something before I go night night. It's hard for me to just be like, okay, let's go to bed and just like, you know.
That couldn't be more. That's so untrue and such a fucking lie. You fall asleep at the drop of a hat. You lay down and you fall asleep.
Yeah, but I like to watch a little something.
But okay.
I wanted to watch Boys in the Hood, dude. And let me tell you something. I couldn't watch Boys in the Hood, dude. I had it on volume number 2, and Kirsten was like, "It's too fucking loud. I'm trying to sleep in this bitch."
I was so fucking tired.
Yeah, she was so tired.
Headphones.
So, what? Plug them into the TV?
Yeah. Get a
Oh,
phone.
wireless ones
Yeah.
though. You could, yeah.
I could have done that.
Yeah.
I didn't though. So we slept in, dude. We slept in as fuck.
So in.
At 1 p.m. we took another wacky shower.
Ooh,
Okay.
oh.
1 p.m. we took another wacky shower. There was a lot of drippings. There was a lot of foot washings. There was a couple of little fingy dingies, but not enough room to do anything. But I'll tell you what,
Yeah, there's no.
I laid pipe right after the shower. But we had to be kind of quiet, and she's not quiet. Anyways, so we lay pipe. Anyways, we go.
Her face.
We go to Fantastic Burger. Okay.
Nice.
Which is and you know what? The day of Paul McCartney, we went to Mari's Pizza. I got to shout out Mari's Pizza from fucking LB. God damn, that whole joint was fucking fantastic, dude. But they really do. The cheese you're putting on that salad, freshly grated and nice and thick. And then they got this sour cream dressing, dude. It's very garlic as fuck, and it was good. The pizza was pretty good. It's not my favorite kind of pizza, but their chicken parmesan sandwich, holy shit tits. Mwah! I was like, manza. I don't know if that's Italian, but Kirsten was straight dripping on the fucking on the seat because she loves that Mari's Pizza.
Yeah.
And that it was such a cool
So-
thing. I love to go to places that, you know, mean something to her. And so it was like a lot of that kind of shit. So we went to Fantastic Burger the next day, and you know what? What do you think the burgers were like?
Fantastic.
I gotta say, man, shit. They named that restaurant correct.
Yeah,
They
baby.
named that shit correct because that was fantastic. We got fucking zucchini fries. We got chili cheese fries. We got regular fries. We got, what was the other side?
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
A salad.
And then a little teeny salad. And compared to Mari's, what are you doing? Just throw it in the trash. That thing's garbage.
We didn't even touch that fucking salad.
We didn't even touch it. I took one little.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?
Dude, I put.
Did you? Oh, you took a tomato.
Took a little fucking grape
tomatoes,
tomato
yeah.
out there, you know. But that burger, fucking hell, dude. It was so fucking good. It's like a diner where they're doing everything right. You know what I mean? They're actually like the bacon isn't some frozen bullshit.
Yeah.
They cook the bacon every day. It's nice, thick cut, perfectly cooked. Burger was fucking great. So we went to Fantastic Burger. That was fucking badass, right? So we do that. Then what the fuck did we do after that?
Anal.
I can't. I don't know why.
I don't know what.
I don't know why.
Oh,
What did we do after that?
we started drinking. Right?
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, because we went straight to Shoreline.
We went to Shoreline. We checked out that whole scene. Okay,
Tequila Jacks.
We'll cut
I
to.
can't believe we didn't go to Tequila
I know.
Jacks.
It's our favorite spot.
Yeah, well, we ended up at Shenanigans because
Ooh,
there was
love Shenanigans.
a Sublime cover band. Richard
they were
really
just
wanted
like,
to see them.
dude.
2 pints of booze, and we were just
One of our
like,
favorite trips is Long Beach. So,
you know, Shenanigans.
yes.
Okay, cool.
We
So-
stayed right there at the height, right on the Everything's right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So we went to
Hot
shenanigans.
spot.
Yeah.
We went to the little shops. We got a shitty fucking.
Oh my God, he's emotional.
He's got to sneeze.
Oh, sneeze.
What you guys are talking about? I fucking lost it.
I just go cry.
We had a shitty cold funnel cake and a really good churro, and then
Really? They couldn't do one, but the
It's
other one?
true. It
They
was like
must have-
some kids that just had it fucking pre-done.
they had a funnel cake on the back burner. You know what I mean? Like they made a bunch of funnel cakes and they just had it like under a heat lamp or
so
something.
mad I didn't say something.
Yeah. She was like, "It's cold," and she's like, "It's very cold." And it was half gone.
I ate the whole thing.
I mean, she was there. Literally, you couldn't have covered her more head to toe in powdered sugar.
Should have taken a picture.
She was covered head to toe in powdered sugs. Dude, it was Suge night during the day. I swear to God, she was covered. And so we did that. Then, okay. Then we went to Uncle Mitchell's, or we got a pie from Rosie's. What is it?
Polly's pie.
Polly's pie.
Banbury.
Banbury pie. Then we
So close.
dropped it off to Uncle Mitchell, right? We dropped it off to Uncle Mitchell because it was his birthday. So he got pie instead of cake. Banbury pie. Really
It's the
good.
only one.
And then we
We went to Joe Jost.
went Joe Jost, which is the
100-year-old.
oldest. Yeah, it's the oldest bar in Long Beach. They got pickled eggs and pretzels. And then they don't sell any hard alcohol, but they have a lot of nice ones on tap with like those good goblets. You know the goblets.
Oh,
the
yeah,
thick-
yeah.
They keep them freezing cold. So we got a goblet or two. My sister came by just to give us a hug. Then, this was all my idea next. We went to the liquor store that was on the corner, and we got a bottle of Captain Morgan.
This is you bringing this to life, by the way.
It was Kendall?
Yeah.
The rum and coke.
I did it the week before you left.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden after that, I started drinking rum and
Yeah.
cokes.
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So I see the osmosis there. I see.
It's right there.
No, but like the idea that to do what we did was mine. The beverage came directly from you because
Correct.
she
Yeah.
started digging it. Because she can't do...
Giving credit's hard, though, for him.
No, I'll give credit where credit's due.
Swipe my card, then.
It was your idea to get the coke, pour it out, pour in the captain, and then I was like, let's go to the fucking beach.
So we went to the beach.
Ooh.
That's where we saw the ocean.
I was like, what?
I know.
I literally thought
Who'd
you were
you
going to talk
see?
about
Yeah.
the Asian girls taking
Oh.
selfies out there for like an hour.
Oh, there was straight Japanese like influencers down there
Nice.
doing some photo shoots, and we were
with little fake titty thing in. They took 'em
yes,
out.
dude.
Tassels?
Yeah, no.
Chicken
pads.
cutlets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had little cutlets.
Nice.
Little chicky cuts. And so, so she was like doing this, but then like I looked over and she was like looked like her real self and was
Oh.
holding two chicken cutlets like this. And I was like, ew, dude, that's so gross. Why are you doing that in the public?
Yeah.
Just do that back at your hostel in the bathroom that people have codes to.
That was probably that Asian chick we saw at night.
Could have been. But so we're out there watching pelicans dive for fish. Her and I are getting very sentimental, feeling very close to each other. We're connecting on deep levels, and our relationship is soaring, dude. We're soaring so high. Then we go and get sushi. Okay.
We went right after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went and got sushi, I think. I don't remember, but pretty sure. At that point, then her and I, we went from, because we drank almost an entire bottle of Captain Morgan down by the beach. At that point, we got sake and large Kirin's. At this point, we're in the realm of you keep going at this pace, you will black out for sure. But I sort of somehow maintained. Kirsten didn't maintain. We had really good sushi. I can't remember the name of the place now.
Sushi Mafia.
Sushi Mafia.
Sushi Maf.
It was really good. Then we went to this seltzer. No. Cider. Hard cider.
Oh, I forgot about
brewery
that
where they had a
place. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. I didn't know they had places like that.
Yeah?
so
A cider brewery?
it was really cool. And the ciders, I mean the ciders
Yeah.
tasted good.
Yeah.
Strong ciders.
And so we're playing Connect 4. She wins 2, I win 2.
At least I think so.
We happen to spot a fucking mega fucking drag queen. Just
Ooh.
but we spotted the first one and we both agreed she had a nice fat ass, right? Oh,
I thought they both did, but yeah.
they had nice fat asses. They were clearly men, right? They were very clearly men. Like their face was like, yeah, but like their bodies were like, you got a fucking big juicy, you know. So we don't talk to them really at all. But then we're getting ready to leave. She goes to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, and we're walking out, and they like there's this curtain out of nowhere, and they're like, yes, and they're like, you, and she's pointing to her. You are fucking gorgeous. You are so bodacious, and they were like, and you, we would do so many bad things. They were like, we would fucking lick you up, and Kirsten's like, yeah, girls. Yeah, girls, and these guys are like straight like fucking jerking me off. I'm like, ah! I'm like feeling very like uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh, thank you very
No,
much.
he was loving it.
Yeah,
for
of course,
sure.
I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
But they were like, you are like something. Like they were like, we would straight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, we gotta go though. I gotta blow my nose.
We gotta go though.
Will you give me a tissue, baby?
I fucking heard you.
Thanks. Okay, so what was the end of the trip? Oh,
Drags.
okay, so the drags. Then we go to a bar and we just play pool where there were a bunch of like, I don't know. I'm going to say probably 20 inmates in there. And Kirsten's hot. So thank you so much, honey. So they were all like, yeah, does she want to play pool? And I was like really fucked up and just like feeling.
This is before the jazz club?
Oh my God, I forgot about the jazz club. We were walking by this jazz club, and I was like, we're going in there right now. We walk in. They're like, it's $20 per person. And then I was like, all right. And so I walk away to like get money. They're like, oh, you're not coming in? I was like, no, where do I get money? They told me where to get money. We go in. It's all black jazz club, by the way. All
We
black.
stuck out.
We were literally, we were the only tan skin in there. You know what I mean? All the rest of it, midnight wine. So
I don't think we were allowed.
But we got some fucking you shouldn't be in here looks.
Oh, nice.
But
Absolutely.
I was tip top, like and Kirsten was like yeah, and we were just so fucking happy, and they couldn't like be mad at us for too long.
Can't resist that. Yeah.
And the guy was just like, and the fucking drummer, and people just like, shredding. They were shredding, and we were getting drinks, dude. We probably spent $300 in there, dude. We were like fucking doing it up.
Too many drinks.
The waitress and the hostess loved us. They were super sweet to us, but they were getting all of our money, so it was like that. But when I went up to the drummer to give him like a
hug?
No, a high five.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever, I was like, yo man, what's up? I was like,
You got that hate.
He went like this. Come to give me a like, hey man, no, like just a handshake.
Oh. Hey, man.
Like me, pretend you're me.
Oh, God.
Louder.
So
I was like, you are such a good drummer, and he just couldn't have cared less about another human being on the planet Earth. He hated me. But anyways, so then we fucking bow, bam, bam, ba bow from The Mask, bam, down, bam, bow. Hey, what's up, do? And we just fucking got out of there, right? Because we had overstayed our welcome. We were just like too happy and white for them, but it's all white. We're fine.
after the cider place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we go to Klepto fucking county, right? We go to the fucking convicted felon capital of the world, where there's just one dark pool table with a bunch of guys who are like, your girlfriend looks like she would taste good on a sandwich, like that. And I was
No
like,
wonder I thought everybody was so nice.
yeah. And they were just like, here, let me show you how to play pool. And I'm just sitting there like, I love everyone. Like I'm watching her straight up be fondled.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because, like, if I say anything, because Kirsten couldn't tell that, like,
Right.
you know, her clitoris had been sucked off a few times. She was just so out of it. But, like, I couldn't say anything. And then finally, it was like last call. We had to get out of there, right? Drove us home, everything. We had to do the whole thing. And that was pretty much it. That was the trip. What do you say we do the...
Top 5? Sure. Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Top 5.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to do the big fucking segment of the episode, which is the top motherfucking five.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. It's my week. And because we went to go see the old PM,
Monkey.
the old PM down in the Monkeys,
Yep.
we're doing top 5 concerts of all time. Get out of here, Whitey. And I was like, I'm Sicilian and she's Mexican. And I was like, and the guy was like, you have a very redneck. And I was like, yeah, I inspect properties.
I've been talking all day.
When do I not? So Charlie was making so much noise earlier. I was like, why doesn't he ever shut the fuck up? And Kirsten's like, why don't you ever shut the fuck up?
Well, it's like all the kids are playing, you know, they're having a great time, and he's like, why is it only you that I hear? And I'm like, you know, it's just like anywhere you're at, any room you're in.
Yeah.
Same.
They can hear me?
Yes.
That's not true. If you know me, you know I don't do that. I don't fucking hold court. I don't. Yeah, I do. Okay,
Yeah.
number 5, which is other than the Meat Puppets, was the very first band I ever saw. It was the very first show I'd ever been to, but I don't really count that one. The very first like real, because the Meat Puppets, it was too late in their career. They weren't really like doing huge things at the time.
Right.
They're a local. If you guys don't know, the Meat Puppets were actually national and actually international success with a couple of songs where Kurt Cobain even covered some of their shit. But they were born right here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
And they were like our national treasure. And my dad took me to see them. And the one of the cool things.
What year was it?
It had to be 94.
Okay.
Or 93 maybe.
So not prime Meat Puppet.
No. This is past their prime.
Frozen Meat Puppets.
Frozen Meat Puppets.
Okay.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I should have known. I thought you were asking real questions. Come to find out. Always a setup for a joke. Okay. But one of the things I was a drummer at the time, right? So I play lefty. The only
Right.
reason why
Yeah,
I play lefty is because I was too
Feels better.
No, because I was around drums at 0. I was around drums at 0.
Yeah.
But by the time I was tall enough to actually touch a drum, I could only hit the hi-hat with my left hand, and I could hit the snare with my right hand. So most drummers, this is traditional, which is the right hand on the hi-hat. So I played open my whole life because that's just how I could reach. And as I got bigger, I just was like, the drummer of that band also plays the same way. He plays open.
Okay.
Cool. So but we're not talking about them. We're talking about my number 5.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Number 5 was the very first big show I ever went to in my entire life, and it was Rage Against the Machine, probably in 1995 or 6. The height of Rage Against the Machine.
Barranca West?
No, it was at an open. If Gordon was here, he could tell me exactly where the fuck it was. But it was at a venue I don't believe
Exist?
I don't believe it exists anymore. But it was a very open. It was huge. Okay, so it was just like da da da, and as they're doing that, we were pretty far back because my dad didn't want me to like die.
Yeah.
So you're 9?
I was 9 or 10, somewhere in there. and it wasn't just like the mosh pit. It was the entire crowd was jumping in unison.
Yeah.
And I remember that was the moment that I was like, oh, that's what I want to do for a living. I want to be a musician. If I can have that kind of an impact on a crowd, I fucking fell in love with it that second. And I kept trying to run into the crowd, and my dad would just grab me by my shirt and go, nope, you're not going. And on like the fourth attempt of me like trying to run in there and just like be a part of it, because it was such an emotional experience, dude. It was the most emotional experience I've ever had. Rage Against the Machine just playing, fucking Killing in the Name of, and I'm just like, I'm going nuts. I saw a guy coming out of it's not even the pit, it's just the entire crowd. He was holding his arm like this. He was like, and this it had snapped right here, and this was hanging this way. And he was like, like that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay right here, because this was like, bah, 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 bah. And I was just like, oh my god, wow, wow, ticka, wow, wow, ticka, 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 wow, and I was like, Straight Boner Town, number 5, Rage Against the Machine at an unknown venue in
we gotta find this out.
Arizona. Gordon let me know. He doesn't listen to the show. Cool.
Because I saw him at America West and then in Cali at a place like that, and it was just, we stayed back because it was just too much. And it was insane, but phenomenal. And like you said, like chills, insanity.
It was my first experience. It wasn't even, it was beyond chills. It blew my mind. I didn't know, literally all I had musically up to that point was my dad had a band, Blue Suede Shoes, then the band at the church we had, and then Meat Puppets, and then it went from that vibe to just bow bow chicka bow bow chicka chicka
Just
chicka
to a
bow.
fucking band that could incite a riot.
Go in it now, bow bow. But I was just like, oh! I was like, dude, my entire personality changed.
Yeah, as it should.
Everything changed.
Yeah.
We moved. Like that year we moved into a different house. I fucking, dude, it was like my whole vibe. I was like consuming everything at that point. I was like, give me everything. I want all the music. And so everything my brother was listening to, everything my dad, because my dad always listened to good music. Mm-hmm. Like he didn't just stop at the 70s and 80s or whatever. He would listen to the good shit. So it was like, whatever the fuck it was.
I remember him liking new stuff that I didn't even like in Carlsbad. I was like, why is he?
Yeah. My dad introduced all of us to Korn.
Yeah. But
My
even newer
dad.
stuff. Yeah. I remember there was this one song, and me and my brother were like, why does he like that? I'm like, I don't know. But he loved it. And I was like, I love that about him. Though.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to just stay stuck.
It's dope.
So, yeah, Rage Against the Machine.
All right. My number 5 is not even a guy that I am obsessed with or love.
Oh my God, welcome to the show, Kendall. I just started hearing you talk.
Thank you. But he, as you say, held court and put on a show that I wasn't ready for, and his name is Beck. And this guy went nuts, and I had the best time in my life. And it was outside,
I love him.
downtown Phoenix, and me and Jax, we like Beck.
Oh, it's that late.
Yeah,
in life.
2016.
27 years.
27. It's been 87 years. Oh. Yeah, it must have been 2016 or 17. And we like Beck, but we have some of his songs, but not a diehard. But man, can that guy put on a fucking
So who were you
show.
there to see?
It's a music festival downtown every year my aunt puts on. So we always go.
Oh.
I now work it as the Rescue. I have a booth there every year. It's the McDowell M3F Festival.
Oh, yeah, we played that.
Yeah.
Comfort did.
Yeah.
Because of Kyle.
Yes. He used to run the bands now it's just a bunch of like jam bands, but Beck one year headlined it, and it was the year before I had a booth there. So we were just there as patrons, as you
Nice.
say.
Patrons.
Concert goers? I don't know. But man,
Concert goers.
we were just like, yeah, Beck's going to be cool. And we were just like,
yes.
and it's, sometimes you're too cool. You're like, oh, I don't really like this guy. But we were just fully like, let this guy take us. And he took us.
He took you guys.
Yes.
Took you guys actually.
Oh my God.
Actually,
Oh my God. Beck. Showman. He's a showman. You know that. Yeah.
He puts on a show.
I don't know. I've never seen him.
He's like the David Spade of music. He's just fucking tiny, but fucking brilliant.
Very tiny.
Yes.
Very tiny. I got to tell you this. the best thing I ever did at a live show was at the music festival that your aunt put on. My hat came off. I had a hat on. It was like a trucker hat. This happened, and it was real, and this was at the peak of me thinking that I was incredible, too. So
Well.
it was the worst time for me to happen. You know what I mean? Because it just topped it off. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Where I was like, I
cap.
am a god. I was like, I am a god. My hat fell off. And I walked over to it with the song perfectly in timing. I grabbed it with my heel. So the hat was upside down like this.
Okay.
A trucker hat just like this.
Okay.
I walked over to it in perfect unison, right? There was just like
Ben Anderson?
Yeah, Ben Anderson, right? And I just go, hey, X, and I grab it. I grab it with my heel, and I threw it over my back in
Landed?
the head, and it did like 3 flips, and it landed perfectly on my head as I'm like still in the song, like I had done it 1,000 times. I literally, it was just like orgasmic, just explosion of just like, kadoosh, 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 I am a god. I was like, whap, da 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 da, bam, boom. I was like, it's on my fucking head, perfect. Sorry, I'm spitting. Number 5.
Should drop the mic.
And we played a good show.
Well, you always did.
No, sometimes I
Fuck
did.
that. I
Number
was there
4.
every one of them.
Number 4. Radiohead.
Wow.
America West Arena, when it was still
Okay.
called America West Arena. I wasn't a big Radiohead guy. All my family was.
Really?
And this was, I don't know, maybe I'm going to say a decade ago. So let's
At
just say it was
least. No,
like
more than that.
No, I think it was like 2012.
No.
It was 2012. Probably.
It hasn't been America West since 2005.
Whatever, dude.
I'm just trying to...
I don't know if it was actually America West. It was at the Purple Palace.
There you go. There you go.
So everyone was like on hallucinogens and stuff, and I wasn't, because I don't really fucks with hallucinogens after I fucking went into a coma when I was in high school.
So is this sober, Richard?
No, it's not
Oh, okay.
sober, Richard.
Okay.
But I wasn't like fucking psychedelic out, but you didn't need it. It was so good. He was pitch perfect. They had some of the best like visual effects that I'd ever seen, as far as like things like huge screens syncing perfectly with the music. It was like shoo, 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 and I was just like, oh my god. And obviously they played like a couple of like their hits. They're not like a hit. They don't have hits.
No,
they,
yeah.
they have one of the biggest hits of all time. But you know what one of their biggest hits is, right?
Creep.
Creep.
Yeah, creep.
Okay. I don't know. You were like, no, they have no.
No, you put your... I was just following your...
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
They have one of the biggest hits of all time, but they're not a hit. They're not a hits
No,
band.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, they're a cult.
We're going to play what we play, and you're going to love it. Yeah.
Every record is.
They're the Slim Shady of rock. Yeah.
No, he had hits.
No, not really.
Whatever.
Go to a club, they don't play him.
He's known as one of the best rappers of all time.
Right, but his one bang or
Banger.
slam is... What a diss.
His one bang. His
One diss is that he doesn't have any hits. Like, no...
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Whatever.
I didn't
it's
know
never
that.
here or there.
I didn't know that, 'cause
Yeah.
I've
You're
heard
not
of
ensconced in hip hop.
I just like how his voice cracks. Like his voice isn't perfect, and the
That's-
imperfections in voice.
I love that so
voices
much.
are
Yeah,
my favorite.
that'll come up soon.
Well, here, are you talking about Eminem, or are you just talking
No,
about
no, no.
radio? Okay.
Radio.
So my sister got into music theory, when she went to like college, like for real, when she was in LA. She was gonna like try to be a music teacher and stuff, which she totally still could and should, whatever.
Banana.
But banana. She told me that there was like several songs that Radiohead have that are like perfect music theory, as far as like what the ear wants to hear mathematically, how the song should be structured, the chord progressions, all that stuff. And that shit I didn't ever care about.
No.
But then I saw him live and I was
Clearly.
like, oh, this is fuck you, dude. This is good.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the best concert I've ever been to my entire.
Clear to the ear. I like that.
Okay. That was
Music. Eerie.
eerie.
Okay.
Curie.
Geary, Indiana.
Who opened for them? That's a big show.
Buddy.
Buddy, I've never heard of.
Buddy. If I
Couldn't tell you?
if I could
Okay.
remember that, Kirsten would be a lot happier with me
Ooh, yeah.
in our relationship.
Yeah. Among other things.
What?
If I could just remember stuff.
Oh, right. Just more like important things, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
July 8th. July.
He knows my birthday. My kids don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you know her kids' birthdays?
Nope.
Yes. 11/11
Well, yeah, that one's easy. That's
is Nori. dude, on our drive back, because when we went to Long Beach, the kids came, but we just dropped them off and we didn't see them for 3 days or whatever. But when we were driving back, Nori took a little nap. But when she woke up, dude, she was fucking bam, ba, bam, bam. She was like, everyone, we're doing stuff that I want to do right now. We were like 4 hours away, and she's like, I got games. You guys are all playing these games. I got questions. And like, so she's like, I'm going to ask questions. You're going to answer them. And we would answer them correct. And she would be like, wrong. And we were like, what the? Just to
It's
me.
fucking hilarious.
It was so
That's
funny.
awesome.
And she was screaming.
So loud.
She was screaming. So we're like, Nori, we're right here.
Oh my God.
Richard,
She's spending a lot of time with you. Yeah.
That's true.
But then Kirsten goes, Nori, what's my birthday? Nori's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not my problem.
Even my son, he came close, but yeah.
That's.
He was 3 days off, right? Or 2
Oh,
days?
No,
that's-
just one.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 day.
Yeah,
off. Yeah,
that's-
one day off. Yeah.
yeah, that's great.
Okay,
Right?
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Number 4. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really getting through it.
All right, let's speed it up. Number 4, Club Rio. Remember that place?
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
And this goes into what you said about not a perfect voice.
if you say Circus Survive, I'm gonna
Ugh,
punch you in the
God,
foot.
I'm straight.
You don't like Circus Survive?
No.
Okay, well, I'm quitting.
Good. Finally. All right.
Finally.
And then he stopped talking.
Club Rio. Not a perfect voice, but he meant so much to me at that time. Jeff Rickley, Thursday. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
I love Thursday. It's
For
definitely
about 3 years, Thursday meant everything to me. Jeff Rickley was my password to my email. That's how much he missed.
Wow.
And he spelled it with G instead of J.
Yeah, Kyle liked him too.
Yeah, but I loved him.
B-Man liked him too.
B-Man like Mars Volta, so
You don't like Mars Volta?
I hate Mars.
Quitting.
Yes, finally. I don't like fluff. But that show at Club Rio, we were front and center, and it was the perfect time in my life. They meant everything to me, and it was just perfection. I was with two of my best friends, and it was just everything you ever wanted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not many people know this song, but Falling Bomb's like one of my favorite songs of all time. Yeah. I've seen them live at Warped Tour, and he did that whole thing where he fucking wrapped
The
the mic
microphone,
around his,
yeah.
I was like, dude, I fucking love him.
They're
I was like,
touring
he
again,
had to-
which makes me very
had to
happy.
hit
So
somebody
yeah.
during one of them shows.
yeah,
For show.
they're
Done.
back, so that makes me happy.
They're back.
Cool, man. Cool.
Love Thursday.
You can have different opinions, bro.
Mars Volta.
Ugh. Fluff.
Love. Wow. Musician right here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
not right here.
Right
But
there.
do you not like Thursday, baby?
Nah.
Oh, you don't. I love
No, I don't
Thursday.
like them. The singer sucks.
That's
Because
why I
he
love
has
him.
an
Yeah.
imperfect voice.
I know. We love that.
I do.
Number 3, it was very soon after I got clean from shooting heroin into my veins. The Deftones, Cricket Pavilion. They played with one of the worst bands of all time.
Crazy Town.
No, it was...
I've seen.
I saw them at
seen them
at
live.
Pavilion.
Listen. Hey, listen, baby. You're my butterfly.
Hey, sugar.
Sugar baby.
No, they played with what's that stupid fucking band?
Limp Bizkit?
No.
No, hey,
God damn
Just
it.
they got some hits.
No, I don't remember their stupid fucking name. One of the worst bands of all time they played with. Rise Against.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I like Rise Again.
Yeah, hate that band. So
I've seen them live several times.
yeah. So So I have seen the Deftones probably 15 times.
Ooh, I was gonna go 18.
Yeah, no, close. So I've seen Deftones are I still, when people are like, what's your favorite band? It's just like if when someone says, what's your favorite color? I'm like, green. But really, I don't wear any green. I wear all black. So like black's really my favorite color. But like I just stick with green because it's like I got OCD. It makes me feel better when I say the thing that I've been saying forever.
They're
right?
forever in my top 10.
So
forever.
Deftones,
Ever.
Deftones, right? Deftones. And I went back and listened to some stuff off Adrenaline and some stuff off Around the Fur like very recently because I couldn't even listen to those records for a decade because I had listened to them so much that I was like, this is not
healthy.
It's not even music anymore.
Oh.
It was like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like if you jacked off and then just kept fucking touching your dick hard after you came.
Oh.
It's super sensitive, and you're just like, and you're like, oh, it hurts. You know what I mean?
Marriage.
I'm not talking about those times where you can bust a nut and then you can fuck again, because I can do that. That's sometimes is fantastic, but I'm talking about when it's so sensitive, and then it's just like if you.
I'm gonna come again.
Did we already talk about that on here?
I don't think so.
Oh my
Well, that's exactly why Kendall was like, what?
Yeah. You wanna,
That's just what he said one time when he was going to come again.
Oh.
And he swore he didn't. I was like, yes, you did.
we went immediately for another round, just like I was talking about, and I went, I'm gonna come again. And she starts
Bernie Mac?
She starts laughing. She
But he
goes,
was like that breath that is like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to come again.
Bernie Mac.
and she was like, "You're gonna come again. I'm gonna come again." And I was like, "Oh my god, did I say that?" Because it was like I was pulsating,
Visceral.
Yeah, I'm gonna come again.
Preacher.
I'm gonna come again.
Yeah, the preacher towel.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Deftones.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just like it was too much, but I went back and listened like recently, and I was like, oh, I remember why I loved it so fucking much. They have the best songs in my opinion. When Chino's on, he's on. But this particular one where they played with Rise Against, I was freshly clean off of everything. No alcohol, no fucking heroin.
Was this the one? I think you've rain. Slight rain. Spring.
No.
No.
No. No. What was it? You'll find out later.
Why later?
For those of you just listening, Kendall almost knocked over his own drink again. It's
My
insane.
fingers are so long.
That thing that you're saying, just drop it.
Different
Just drop it.
different band?
Different band.
Okay.
Different time.
Okay.
Could be more important on the list.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Deftones.
Boom.
2016 or 17, whatever, they played with Rise Against. They were spot on. He was so fucking good. They played some of the best fucking songs that they have in their library, and I was like able to enjoy every second of it because there was not a single substance in my body, and I was like, I can hear everything.
I did that directly in the mic, sorry.
That's
No.
okay.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
All right, number 3, Nita's Hideaway. And this was like the peak.
Taking Back Sunday.
No. The
Okay.
peak of party and metal for me.
Glassjaw.
No.
Okay.
Party.
Oh.
Oh, Andrew WK?
He would not be at Nita's Hideaway.
But he has a song called Party.
Head PE.
Oh my god!
Right after Broke at Nita's Hideaway.
Oh my god!
That's the peak of party and fucking metal for me, and it was the best time. We drank in my car before, and that's everything that music and adolescence was for me. Ugh, so fun.
I never knew who they were until
my
this last
God.
trip.
I still go see him live, even though he's the only one left, the lead
Yeah.
singer, Jared. But
And they don't even play most of the stuff.
they do now. They're playing the whole Broke record.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. They stopped.
They did, yeah.
They were just doing like punk
Yeah.
shit.
Real punk stuff.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like ding dang dang ding dang.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like,
They've
what the
gone
fuck?
back. Yeah, they've gone back.
I'm like, bow bow, shaka taka
Yeah.
taka, hey yo. yo, it's not the end of the world. It's like, dude, do that.
Yes, that's what we love.
We don't want any of the
Yeah.
other stuff.
But that one show after Broke dropped, and that place was a party.
Come on. They were like this.
They were kings, man.
Whatever happened within that band is a travesty.
Yes.
Because honestly, the best rap rock band of all time is Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
Rage Against the Machine. Number 2, Head PE. Head PE.
Because they added the party factor.
God damn it. I finally, I was like, do you know who Head PE is? Oh my God. And to Kirsten, at the Long Beach trip. And she's like, no. And I was like, listen to this. Hey, yo, it's not the end of the world.
I couldn't listen to any of it. Richard was screaming.
Because that's
so
what
I'm
happened.
not sure.
I took Jackie to see him. And
I go, do you like this? And she's like,
I can't tell you.
I think.
I took Jax to see him in Flagstaff at a bar. And I played Broke the whole way up. And I did the same thing. Yeah.
God damn.
Not sure. Maybe they're good.
Overseas, they play for 10,000 people. But
God, they're
yeah.
so good. They are. Here's the thing. Let me explain something about Jared. Right, the singer.
Yeah.
He is a black man.
Yes.
Okay. And we played shows. We played a couple shows with him. One in L.A. when Stuckman was out in L.A. We played with him. And actually, this girl that I knew was friends with him, and so we got to meet him that way too. And coolest motherfucker ever. He was so cool and so nice, right? He was cocky as fuck, but like that's what you expect, right?
He's still so nice.
So anyways, he can rap like a motherfucker, right? So he could just be a rapper. He could be a metal screamer. He has the most perfect scream.
Brutal.
Right? And he can sing however you want.
Meadow.
He
Wait,
can
which
sing,
one is he? Oh, okay.
He can sing.
The Meadow?
He's the one with the big fucking ring in his nose.
Now he has a big, giant gray beard.
Does
And
he?
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, who is
Let me see.
that?
it's so sexy. Yeah.
Oh my god. No shit. Yeah, that's him.
Dude, he throws it down still.
But this one, babe.
Yeah. He had full-on long dreads and everything. Yeah.
Oh
Not
my-
him.
Yeah, this one right here. It's not the end. So anyways.
They still throw it down. I tell you that. Even though he's the only member left, it's a great show.
He can sing reggae. He can sing rock. He can sing pop. He literally was gifted a perfect voice.
Special man.
He could do anything.
Yeah.
I love that that's on there because I've been listening to Head P like crazy. I listened to Head P this morning taking my kids to school. Why don't I give around when no one understands me? Why do stick around? Oh my God. Number 2. Paul McCartney,
PM.
Long Beach, California.
LBC.
1 week ago was my
1WA.
number 2 concerts of all time. Let me tell you something.
SoFi.
Everything about it, so everything leading up to it,
Wasn't it?
SoFi. Yeah.
SoFi, which
We didn't know it was going to be that new stadium. It's
Dude,
fucking
That
crazy.
thing is insanity.
we were on a spaceship.
Yeah, SoFi.
SoFi, and we were
Yeah.
and Uncle Mitchell was so high. He was so high, dude. Okay, we get to Uncle Mitchell's, right? Okay.
Early.
Those pictures you guys posted were my favorite.
I
He's
need
like-
to show you a video.
He's looking away. He's so dumb.
Oh, he wanted to do. He was like, he's like, look away. And we're like,
I was like, that's so me in 10 years. I love it.
Uncle Mitchell goes, okay, I know you guys don't do this stuff, but like, what are we gonna do first? Are we gonna do the? He holds up this bag of mushrooms. He's like, are we doing the mushrooms? Are we smoking weed? What are we doing? We're like, no, Uncle Mitchell, we're not doing any of.
None of that.
We're
dear.
doing none of those. We're gonna be looking out for you. Kirsten and I are gonna drink, and we're just gonna make sure that you're okay, right?
But we showed up at his house like 1:30, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And he was already drunk.
He was drunk.
he's Mitchell.
Drunk.
He was drunk.
Yeah, and then
And the
led-
photos, is that his place?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I wanted his place.
That's
to look.
exactly
Yeah.
how I wanted it too.
It's so cool. Yeah.
So fucking cool, dude. And he lives in a tiny little shanty.
Yeah.
It's a double unit. It's a back house that has two. He lives in the saddle. It's like back when there was a ranch.
what did he call it?
It was a saddle something. That's where they would saddle up the horses. Was where he lives.
Oh.
And then the one next
It's
door.
something. It's a bar that you like to go to.
Saddle Ranch.
Coach house.
Yes, it's a coach house.
It was called a coach house. Oh my god.
It's a bar.
That's right, because I was like, oh, that's a bar I go to. Oh, God, I love you. God, she's so fucking smart.
I like her hat.
Yeah. LBC. LB. Anyways.
Girls don't wear enough hats.
I used to always.
Yeah, she used to.
I tell Jax all the time.
She should wear a hat.
Yeah.
You don't want her to cover up the forehead.
I don't sound like that, A, and you still have time to apologize. And
I farted through that whole thing, by
Did
the way.
you?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was like this.
All right, continue.
Okay, so we show up there. He's like, what are we doing? We're doing the mushrooms. We're doing the weed. He had like all this stuff. And we're like, no, we're not doing any of that. We had a couple of beverages before we went. Got
Yeah,
there.
that Amsterdam vodka.
Yeah, I had that Amsterdam shit. We got there, and holy fuck. Traffic was so gnarly.
LA traffic is like no other for sure.
So
but then
getting
with
in was
the
bad.
concert,
Yeah.
Getting in
Yeah.
was bad. And we
getting
pull
out
up.
was bad.
Getting out was 10 times worse. We sat.
Oh, I can't
we
imagine.
sat and didn't do anything for 20 minutes. We just sat there. But anyways, we're getting in, and they're like, okay. I'm like, babe, give me the fucking phone. I gotta show them our ticket, to get in to the parking. And she's like, oh no, this is your ticket.
Please let
Puerto Rican again.
No, let Kendall guess.
Oh.
They go, okay, blank is what you owe us for parking.
Blank.
Blank. Guess
Oh,
how much
this
the
is your
parking
40.
was. That's
Right. That would
that's
be
really sweet.
That'd be cool if
Really?
if only it wasn't double.
Oh, 80. Oh, okay.
She goes, it's gonna be 80, and I was like, 80
for parking.
Damn.
I was like, 80.
Dude, that's like a night out of Grimaldi's.
I was like, 80. I was like, hey, fucking take, yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
What am I turning around now?
Yeah,
to
you
go
can't- yeah.
back into that. 80. Fucking swipe the card. Fucking get in. Right. We get in, or as we're fucking. First of all, it's beautiful. Waterfalls.
Yeah.
Everything's brand new. Basically, we go in, and Uncle Mitchell's like,
He had already.
He goes,
He
"It's-"
started eating the mushrooms. I think when we were in line, or no?
yeah, in line to get in, and so he
Yeah.
took. So it was all these crushed up. He's like, I took like a quarter of these fatty mushrooms. He's like, I crushed them all up.
It was to be shared, by the way.
Yeah. He's like, I'm only gonna take a third. He took more.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got this tapioca,
Ooh.
It was like dulce de leche.
but it was
or
tapioca. It was dulce de leche.
But it was tapioca pudding.
Yeah. And he just put it in and just and so he's eating it as we're parking. And then as we're walking up, he's just like eating it.
Pokeball?
Dude, it was. And then as we're like getting close to the front, he's like, it's kicking in right now.
And he's continuing to eat it. He's like, I don't think
Nice.
it's hitting me that hard.
And so he's eating it. And we're like, Uncle Mitchell, you cannot take that last little bit like through the fucking thing. So he threw it away after a couple of quick bites, right?
No, he ate most of it for sure.
Yeah. And so then we have to go all the way up to the fucking moon, right? We're taking these escalators up, which was one of the coolest things about that place is that they have 1,000 beer guys walking around
Yeah.
like, beer here. And I was like, they're tall boys, right? I was like, how much for a beer? He's like, $17. I swear to God. I was like, how much for two? He's like, come on, 34. I was like, yikes. And then I was like, fuck it, dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Uncle Mitchell's like floating, right? He's like floating around. And then Kirsten goes
This
like,
is him the whole time.
yeah. Kirsten goes, boom, like fucking scary shit. The floor is made of glass and it's cracking. She says this to
I
this
was
man.
just fucking with him.
Yeah.
Bad.
And he's like, ah! And he's like, ah! And he thinks that the floor is glass. And I was like, babe, why'd you do that? She's like, what the fuck?
Like, what else am I gonna do with this man who's fucking tripping balls and I have to babysit him? I'm gonna fuck with him for sure.
So we do that. Then we get in line for the fucking dopest fucking Paul McCartney shirt of all time. Then we go up into our seats. And all three of us are just straight ejaculating. Like, we are ejaculating. We are so happy. We're enjoying. We were like, us three, me, Kiri, and I don't ever call her Kiri.
Weird.
Kirsten, and Uncle Mitchell. We're just like 10, level 10 happiness, dude. And Paul McCartney's, we were young and now. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. And we're just like, yikes. Just ropes shooting out of all of us, right? And it was just the best, dude. I don't know how to explain it. We had such a good time. I mean, we were going down and getting beers. We were pissing a lot. Uncle Mitchell finally was like, I don't believe that the floor is glass anymore. He did say that to me. He's like, I now don't think that the floor is glass, but I am still high a little bit.
So cautious.
Paul McCartney is still the cutest little guy you ever did see in your whole life. He's just out there fucking tutti frutti, oh Rudy, woo! And you're just like, there he is. He's doing it. We were about 6 miles away from him, but
Miles, yeah.
But the stadium itself is so nice.
Yeah.
Like, you take a piss and it's like, thank you for peeing in my mouth. And you're like, bye-bye. What was the thing that happened to you, babe?
Where were we at for that one?
I think we were at, like, Walmart, weren't we?
Wasn't it a stop?
It was at a stop.
It was.
This is cool, dude. Listen to this.
The seat cover. There was a button that you pressed, and it literally went and changed it for you.
Oh.
But
What?
I am pretty positive. I think it was near Morongo.
It was Morongo.
I think it was when we
It
stopped.
was Morongo! and by the way, I won a gentleman's bet. I said, fucking, we're stopping at Morongo. And she
I
was
said
like,
Morocco.
yeah, she said Morocco, and I go, it's
wow.
Morongo. But
We didn't bet
dude,
anything though, so who fucking cares?
how cool. Babe. So they had a toilet. She walked into the thing thinking that she's going to, take a fat shit or whatever.
That's true.
And it was like covered up, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go to the next toilet." She goes over to it was also covered, and she's like, "Oh, what the fuck? These are just
I was so
these
confused.
are like just covered toilets." And so she takes a fat splattery dump,
Chocolate covered toilet.
and then she sees the little button. She goes ding, and it just goes in the wall, comes back out, covered again. If
new
that's the future,
Sign
want
us up?
we should, dude. You need to live past 70. Because that's kind of cool, dude.
Just go to Morongo, see the toilet seat covers change,
And then you can
good.
kill yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so Paul McCartney, number 2. What's your number 2?
Number 2, New Year's Eve. Not the best venue, but just the vibe. Marquee Theater, Dirty Heads with Jax. And I've seen them in Long Beach, actually. It was one of
Oh, nice.
awesome show. We stayed at the Hyatt right there. And we saw Tech, Murs, and Dirty Heads. So 3 of my top 10, same
Damn.
show. So that was phenomenal. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a
And
good-
in Long Beach.
And everyone in Long Beach was awesome. And every place we went to was phenomenal. So we love Long.
We
Long,
lived in a
long.
long time.
we love them long.
Dude, look at me.
I know, dude.
Oh, and by the way, I want you to tell
They
you.
reposted you already.
What do you mean?
Well, I posted you,
Did you?
and they posted you.
Ooh, baby.
What was it? What did I look like? Sitting here?
No, when you sat here.
Yeah. Dad in denial? What?
I don't know, but I want to see what it is. But when I put on the hat, dude, and the black dude who was like selling the shit at Long Beach clothing company. Shout out Long Beach Clothing Company.
LB
One
double
Atlantic,
C.
one Atlantic.
He was like, you're looking drippy, dog. And I was like, I'm looking drippy. I'm like, come on, just call me the N-word, dude. I was flying high. I was like, he said I look drippy. If he was like, yo, N-word, you looking drippy, I would have been like, sorry, I spurted right here in the fucking corner of your whole thing because I feel so cool right now. I am dripping right now, dude. Drippy.
Icy drippy.
Number 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Sorry, dude.
So it was just a party, and if I could
but
see
New Year's, that's
if I could
even
see a
better.
concert every time, that's what I learned on New Year's Eve, because everyone's just extra, and they stayed out. They played just their background music and came out and just partied with the whole crowd. And they're like, "This was the best show we've ever had." Like we
that's
say that,
Yeah.
but they came out and just started drinking with everyone. It was so fun.
But it wasn't the Long Beach one.
No. That was
okay.
phenomenal, but that was like a festival.
You talked about that
okay.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was at the Marquee Intimate, and
okay.
balloons dropped, and they just hung out for like an hour after the show.
Did you even know they were up there?
the balloon? No.
Yeah.
And
That's
it
the best
yeah.
because they are up there.
Yeah.
They're just in a little canopy
And
thing.
yeah,
If you would have looked up, you'd been like, oh, balloons
yeah.
are going to drop.
but it was just so fun, and they partied with us. Like it was a joint thing.
Where they're like, hey,
Exactly.
I'm on vacation every single day. I just want ejaculation. Hey, hi. Were you like that?
I wasn't.
Right. I would have been.
Number 1.
Kirsten hates me.
I don't. I was picking my nose.
I don't know. I was picking my nose. I don't even need to look. I don't need to look. Best concert.
Beeps.
Best concert of my entire life was Mesa Amphitheater. It was Incubus. That's the one. That's the one, right?
Okay, so I was okay.
Yeah, you were combining two stories. I almost my runner up was Korn at Mesa Amphitheater because it was
Your honorable mention.
my honorable
I have an
mention.
HM.
Yeah, I got
Too.
an HM.
Mine's Mudvayne. Is my That's my perfect scream to me. Is Mudvayne. Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad we said our HMs. So I wrote it down. I was like, oh. Yeah. But I like their
other stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So Incubus, Mesa Amphitheater.
The rain.
So, first of all, like I went there with such good friends, right? So the vibe was good. This is when I was smoking a little bit of doobs. So we hit a couple of doobs on the way in. We hit some fouties on the way in. So we were just cruising in already, just like, I was 17 or 18. Probably the best I've ever looked in my entire life. What, dude?
Stop.
I was looking.
You look great.
No, but I looked good,
Who cares?
then, dude.
You're
I
fucking-
looked hell
you're
as a
39. You're fantastic.
good. Dude, this concert, a fucking gal came up to me and was like, "Are you a model?" And
A gal?
A gal came up to me.
Chick.
Okay, a chick came up to me.
If you're 19, it's a chick.
Bro. Okay, whatever.
A gal.
Me and all my friends, right, were at the show. Dude, this is true story.
I
dude.
know, but
So
all
I'm
your friends. Come on.
a lot of my like closest friends. She comes up
Better.
to just me and
Okay.
goes, "Are you a model?" And I go,
Not
"No."
yet.
I go, "No, not a chance." She goes, "You should be.
Yeah.
Here's my card. Call me." And
This is your favorite?
Yes.
no, this is not why. It's just like all part of it, right? So she was like, "Are you a model?" I go, "No." And she goes, "You should be." And she's like, "How tall are you?" I was like, "I'm 6'2". And then Kirsten's in the back like, "He's 6'1". So
I'm fine. Dad.
come on. No, I'm not 5'10". I'm a tall drink of goddamn cock. So she does that. I'm super embarrassed, by the way. I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm a lead singer of a
Rock
band.
star,
I'm
yeah.
a lead singer of a band.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking.
I'm up next
I ain't
after
no
these
Fruity
guys,
Toot.
yeah.
I ain't no Captain Crunch. You know what I mean? Get out of here, Fruit
Yeah.
Loop or whatever. And she was like, okay, just here's my card. I still have it somewhere. Should I call her now? And I'll just
Still 6'2", by the way.
I'll send her a picture of my
Yeah.
saggy tits of me in the shower looking like an orangutan. I'll be like, "Do you want this?" She's like, "Actually, right now we could use
Yeah.
some diversity."
Yeah.
So, anyways, that happens. But then Incubus goes on, right? And then they play the whales. What's ever that song? And you might hold my head up high. And so he's doing that, and Brandon Boyd is looking dude, he is signed to a modeling agency. He had no shirt on. He was like, throw a wrench in that. And right when he's doing that, and I make clear, so don't let the world bring me down. Right when that's happening,
God cried.
God was like, tears. Blue and purple lights are shining out, right? And you could see the rain dusting the people, right? It was that light rain.
Oh.
So a little bit of gust of wind would pick the rain up and it would swirl. And I was just like...
Oh, let's make yourself, yeah.
And I was like...
Cloudy with
Oh my God, dude.
sun kind of still out? Or?
Oh, this is pitch black.
Oh, okay.
Night.
Okay.
They were headlining, obviously.
Let me switch it. Okay.
Switch it. So the fucking blue and purple lights are coming out, right? And he's like, so don't let the world bring me down. And it was just like, not everyone here is that fucked up and cold. And I was just like, I was just fucking skadoosh. Dude, ejaculants flying, exploding, ejaculants flying. And I couldn't care. I had no gender. I had no space ace. I had nothing. Dude, there was nothing but that moment. And it was the culmination of everything that was happening. I had a perfect view. I was the perfect distance away where Brandon was just like, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm not gay, but I am gay. But like I said, gender. I don't have a gender. I had nothing. I was music.
You were...
It was
the moment.
Oh my God. I will never forget it. And it was the best concert I've ever been to in my entire life just because the perfect amount of drugs I was on. The perfect amount of alcohol.
And all your friends.
And all my friends were there. And somebody offered me a modeling contract. And it sounded so good.
Yeah.
This is back when like Mesa Amphitheater didn't have like a curfew.
Ugh.
So they could fucking, when everyone here is all fucked up and cold. And I was like, I was just like, you know what I mean?
I do.
Best. Incubus. Thank you so much. What's your number one?
Number one.
We have none.
I knew that was going to happen.
I didn't think so. But Beck.
Number one, Pepsi Amphitheater, Flagstaff. When I proposed to Jax,
Oh, that's good.
Michael Franti and Spearhead, during her favorite song, we were up front. And you know when you plan something and it never goes like to plan, but this time everything worked.
Yeah.
So it was just meant to be.
Yeah.
Except when we were trying to get in, so I had the ring in my jacket, but I wasn't wearing my jacket, so it was over my arm.
Wow. And your wife is jacket. It's crazy.
And she's cold. And she goes, "Can I borrow your jacket?"
Oh, shit.
Box is in there. First time in our dating history, I have to go, "No, I want my jacket." And she goes, she looks,
Oh, you dick.
and she's like, "Why?" But I have to think fast, and I go, "I have an extra jacket in my car. I'll run 4 miles to go get it from the parking lot."
Oh my god.
And she's like, "Why don't you just give me your jacket?" I go, "I really want my jacket. Like, I have to stick to it."
No, I
know.
I just need it.
And I see your eyes like,
story is perfect.
I see your eyes going, "Why?" And I'm just like, "I'm going," and I just book it. So I go get my extra jacket, give it to her. We get in somehow, and I have this stress zit on my forehead. I had another notch on my hat. I had to do that was that big just to fit my hat on my head. Yes, humongous.
Stress zit from like this moment, like
Just
having to
nervous propose. Yeah,
Oh.
it was so big. So just to get my hat over my head, I had to do another size. But okay, but after the entry, the coat thing, everything goes perfect. We're like front row. Favorite song, we do it. Well, I'm like trying to get her attention, and I'm like, "I love you," and she's like, "Yeah, totally," and she's just trying to dance. I'm like, "Hey, I love you." She's like, "Yeah, totally," and I'm like, "All right, fuck it." So I just get down on one knee, and then she starts crying.
Oh,
I do it. Some girl next to us is like saw it, and she just started taking photos. And then she came over after. She's like, I'm sorry, I saw the moment, so I started taking. And then like all
That's
the security
perfect.
saw it. He shared it. Michael Franti shared it on his Instagram. It was like a perfect night. And everywhere we went the whole night, we're like, oh, you guys are the couple that got engaged. So it was just perfect. And the best moment is when she's like, let's go get pizza and have fun. So we left the concert, got pizza, and it was the best.
Wow. Peter Frampton.
Love it.
You guys were at Peter Frampton.
No.
No?
No.
What was it?
Michael Franti and Spearhead. Not even my most favorite artist, but just
The
the whole.
moment.
Yeah.
Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
Love it.
He was like, do you know what? Can you feel what I feel?
But that have you been there?
No, dude.
Gorgeous,
I don't
dude.
know
The
what you're talking
pines in Flagstaff.
about.
It's like cricket, but with pine trees.
Wait, what is it?
Pepsi Amphitheater.
That sounds
Oh,
nice.
whatever.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. I got a little.
But I had to be a
emotional
dick.
during- yeah, that part was funny.
Dude, when she tells
No, I need this.
because I went, I was like, oh,
That's
no.
hilarious, though. That's like out of a
She's
movie.
like, why? I go, I need my jacket. She's like, why?
Kirsten would be like, excuse.
I would never ask you for your jacket, though.
No, but if you needed
I'm
it.
always sweating. He's always
No.
cold.
But if she needed my jacket and I was like, no, she'd be like, I don't.
It was like
she
that.
would be like, it don't compute.
I just booked it back to the car.
I gotta go get the other one.
I came back. She's like, what are you doing? Then after she's like, oh my God. I was like,
Yeah, it was in the fucking pocket.
she was like, you've never been like that. I was like, I had to. I fucking had to.
What are the chances, though? That's
I was like,
so
well, I
funny.
can put it in my pocket. You could see it, like the big box, you know?
Oh, good
That was a
one.
great top 5.
Love it. Good top 5.
Nice. Should we immediately go into
Mangy?
Mangy?
Manger.
All right, Mangy, what you got, buddy?
What's up, kitchen? Mange here, chilling. Question today: what is the best time of the day? Got the morning, sunrise. That's a nice. Got afternoon, lunch. That's nice. Got the evening. Whatever folks do in the evening. That's nice. Got 3 a.m. Go outside, look at the sky. That's nice. What's the best time? Peace!
Those are our fans, baby.
All
Got
right.
big blue eyes.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Gosling.
Totally.
Mangy. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Edibles. Lay off.
Hey, bud, can you see me? Hey, Mangy, can you see me? Hey, listen. Puka shells, hey? Hey, pukas. You got what you got around your neck? Pukas? What you do? What you doing, Pookie?
It's 04.
Come out. And first of all,
2000s, early
he-
2000s.
and he's got those little pukas. He's got the little pooks. Dude, back when
thick pooks,
we
yeah.
had the thick pooks. Man, you got little pooks,
Little
dude. First of all, what you doing with pooks? And where'd you get the pooks? And are you holding on to pooks for fucking couple of decades?
No.
Maybe it's coming back.
No.
Did he buy? Did he go to? Did
No,
you go?
these are new puke.
These are little
I
pukes.
can't even say
Ah,
it.
pukes.
And mange, dude, did you eat a pineapple that sat out for about 6 months? What happened, dude? Did that thing ferment? You were intoxicated.
Fermented.
Dude, he was fermented.
He's happy.
I love you, Mange.
He is something
You are so funny, and it's good to have you back on the show, bro. Where you been? I don't know. I feel like we haven't seen him in months or something.
Anyone that's wearing
Pookies, dude, pooks. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that, but he does have those nice blue eyes.
oh my gosh.
Dude, dreamy.
Yeah.
You could
Soft.
Kirsten fell in love. I could
Well.
tell. She fell a little bit in love.
Yeah. Yep.
My son's got blue eyes.
Yeah, he does. And then the other thing is
The question?
Yeah, like answer his
the answer to the
question.
question. Okay.
This is tough.
Richard's a morning person. He really is.
Which is so weird
Why?
because I didn't used to be.
Well, yeah.
I used to. My buddy Tanner, that I don't ever see.
T-Dubs?
T-Dubs. He'd always be like, "Morning is the time to," and I'd be like, "Dude, stop it, dude. No mornings, dude." I go, "Noon. We get up at noon." And Tanner would be up at like, he'd be like, "Dude, get your fucking dude." You tell me to get some Gatorade and let's get out there and hike, and I'd be like, "Never, dude, never." Yikes. But I do love a good. I love a morning, dude. You know why?
Because that's when Jax wants to F. That's why I like him.
That's when Kirsten
Does not.
never wants to
Yeah.
F, but guess what? She gets F'd all the time.
That's why it's tough for me because I never was. I was like you. I never was a morning person.
No.
But now that's when she's frisky, so I love it. So I've learned to get up early and love it. But I will always love a midnight on the patio, neighborhood's quiet, a J at a cocktail. That forever love that.
Okay. I mean, I get that, and honestly, I'd like that too. Not the J part. The J part
Well,
already gives me.
Yeah,
just
you live
say-
a different lifestyle though. You got the chillins. So.
When you got chitlins,
Yeah.
dude. When you got chitlins, dude. Yeah, mornings are when they have to. If it's weekend, find your own cereal. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Find it yourself. If you wake me up, gonna be proud. You know what I mean?
Jordan Peterson book. Find your own cereal. Wow, that's too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Sorry.
But but during the week, I have to like get them to school and I have to
It's
make
crazy,
their lunches
yeah.
and I have to do all this shit. I have to get them dressed, and I don't actually get them dressed anymore. Actually, Kirsten, one of the things that Kirsten has brought into my life is like, can you let your kids
One
do
of the many.
what did I say? The only
One of the things.
yeah, one of the things.
One of the many things.
Okay, dude, we did this before. You did this to me before, dude. So fuck you. So stop that.
He's good with words.
Oh my god,
I'm just saying.
he's good with words.
She's
Yeah.
smart.
I just say a lot
funny
of them.
and
None of them.
kind.
You should read our text messages.
I should, but you never send them. Okay. What we saying?
He likes the morning.
I do like the morning.
Okay, so you're
You
gonna
guys
go
both
morning.
like the morning.
I like the morning because I do appreciate so your thing is like at midnight, like the neighborhood's silent. Well,
Yeah.
in the morning it's a different kind of silent.
Yeah.
Like the birds are chirping and like nature is coming into its own, and there's a temperature that I appreciate.
yeah.
Especially in the summer. Like,
Brisk.
even in the summer
True,
in
true.
Arizona. Like even if it's 80 or whatever in the morning, it feels like 65.
Yeah.
And it's-
Sundays, I work at 6, so I have to wake up at 5. When I walk to my car, brisk.
It feels nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too.
So, I like the morning. I don't know, but the best things I've ever done in my whole life have been at night.
Are you crying? Oh, just
No,
perfect.
no.
The crime? Is that what you said?
I said, are you crying?
Oh, I thought you said the crime.
The other thing about the morning, here's the thing. So when you are a drug addict, when you're an active drug addict, right? Morning isn't a thing, really, or night, or whatever. It's like you can't appreciate really much of anything. I used to sleep through mornings or just be fucking out, and I would wake up at 4 p.m. and it was like this really, it was like I was missing out on life when I got clean off of everything and I could wake up and feel okay and be grateful and all that stuff. Like the morning made a lot of sense to me. I was like, oh, the morning is a time for gratitude. Like you wake up and you're like, oh, I made it another day. A fresh start. Everything before this is irrelevant. Today is the day to be the best version of yourself, to make the right decisions, to breathe in every opportunity, to say yes to things you might not say yes to. It was this very empowering, very exhilarating thing. And so I'm in a different place now.
That was gorgeous.
No, I know, but like I'm in a different place
damn.
now. But I remember
What
that.
poem was that from? That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was from the.
That was,
it was from where the
it's
sidewalk
like a
ends.
locker room speech. That was so good.
No, the sidewalk ends. Is from the sidewalk ends, and the end of that poem is, and then you fall into a cave and die. A cavernous cave and die.
That's awesome. So
No.
you're going morning.
I like mornings.
I love mornings, but I'm gonna side with still midnight.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing. Is
What do you
that We do some of the best fucking at night.
He's got to talk over me, so don't even.
include her.
He doesn't know how.
I'm out. No, God damn it.
What do you think?
Not a morning person.
So you're going. What do you like? Lunch, brunch?
I do. I love to wake up on my own, like whatever time it is.
Okay.
So just no alarm set. Just wake up whenever I fucking
But
want
if
to.
you had nothing to do, your all-time favorite, you just had a day to do nothing, what would be your favorite day?
Fucking brunch time. Let's
Brunch.
go.
Okay. I like that.
No, 1:30.
That's not brunch.
That's when we woke up in Long Beach.
That, no.
11:30. That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. Speshy Weshy.
Oh yeah.
We got to do Speshy Weshy.
Stand up or sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. The cack or was it wet? The cack or was it wet? Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. The cack or was it wet? The cack or was it wet? Stand up or sit down.
Oh, I farted. Okay, so stand up or sit down. We're doing the Speshy Weshy. We're going to do it quick. It's Chris Distefano. He's doing fine. He doesn't need any promotion from us.
I know that.
We have about 16 followers now, so it's like, who gives a shit? We're going to do the Speshy Weshy. Chris Distefano. We watched a special, 36 minutes on Netflix. Originally, he thought he was going to do it on YouTube. He even called them out at the
Yeah.
very end of the
Well,
fucking... He's like, fuck you, Netflix. Fuck you, Amazon. Fuck everyone.
And
But
the-
if Netflix, if you want to buy it.
It's the only special he's posting all the clips on YouTube.
Right.
No
And then
other
he-
one's allowed to do that. But
Right, because it was in his contract. It was a stipulation.
Yep.
But he's actually going to release another
Two
section.
more.
One on his Patreon.
Yep.
You know, dude. We all listen to... you and I listen to the exact same podcast. Okay, so you tell me. You go. You go first. He's your favorite comedian.
He is.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he's your favorite?
One of them.
top two for sure.
Mark Norman beats him, but
Yeah.
just
Don't
by a
know.
little
Just
bit.
out of principle, but who he is altogether, podcast and stand-up, Chrissy D is probably my favorite because just his delivery and he just fucking cracks himself up, and I love that about him.
Yeah.
And his high-pitched little squeaks
Yeah.
get me. And my favorite bit was the Ben Fong. Even though I've heard him tell that story 47 times on every podcast, I still love it. Into the duck sauce. Because it includes Tiki Barber, who I know from the NFL because I'm a sports guy.
Yeah.
And just knowing he's going through divorce and he's just staring off in his face. Like, that part kills me. Yeah, I love it.
That was my number 2 bit.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that was my number 2 bit.
And Ben Fong retweeted it. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Yeah, he loved it.
Benny Fong.
My favorite bit was... I still love it. When he was doing that game show or whatever. No, I'm sorry. When he... Yeah. What was the Rishi Patel part? That was also in the...
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
no,
he was still doing the
yeah.
Netflix show. And the guy... Oh, he was part of the Indian
Rishi
team. His name was
Peanut Butter
Rishi...
Cups.
He's like his name was Rishi Patel. He was part of the Indian
Yeah.
team, and he would call him Rishi's Peanut Butter
And he
Cups.
asked Rajiv in the front row.
And he gives him the thumbs up.
He's like, can we do a show called Ask Rajiv?
Yeah. Like Ask Jeeves. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that
the
was
man,
fun.
yeah.
I laughed really hard with that part.
You can't help but smile around because he's just
Kirsten, what did you think about him?
no good.
I was already distracted because I thought he looked like my friend growing up. And I kept trying to bring it up. Richard's like, no. I was like, oh, okay. So I mean, he was funny, but he didn't make me like laugh out loud.
Man,
Like
that's
like
crazy.
genuinely laugh out loud. But I think I'm a little bit hard to please, a little kind of.
In that way,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you are. The thing that was good though is that he does a lot of like
Latina jokes.
yes, so like,
Like
dating
being
a
with a yeah.
Latina-
So I kept
he
looking
does
at
it
Richard.
right, unlike another person who just
yeah, and she kept looking at me. Well, at one point she like just she stuck all of her fingers in my mouth, and I was like, oh my god, because like he
Because you were laughing, so I knew you were thinking of me.
Of course.
Like it's hard to be with a Latina chick.
just
yeah, but it's
I don't know.
the reality is like he says these funny things, and I think about you.
Yeah.
And there's no one other than you. Like you are it for me. That's the everything that I think about in the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life is you. So if I want to laugh about it, I like to laugh about it. But Kirsten's just like, and she's just like, and she touches my uvula. What you got?
I like to
I
get
don't
in
know.
there no matter what.
Chrissy's setups.
I did.
He
It
makes me
honestly-
just smile. He's just so happy, and I
He's a
hate
lot
angry
like
comics.
you.
I hate
Because he has that high pitched thing with his voice, so he has a lot.
Oh,
Like
it's
what do you-
supposed to be.
Woo!
It's supposed to be fun. Why are these guys so fucking angry? I hate it.
No, he does. It's funny because he does that little, and he like loses his voice. He does that a little bit on podcasts, but like on a Speshy Weshy,
bad.
he does it a lot. And
And
Kirsten, I don't think appreciates.
Just wait for the other stuff to drop. Because when we
Oh, I
saw
know.
him live, the next 26 minutes is the best.
You're not signed up for his Patreon, are you?
No, I don't do that.
So you're not gonna see it.
No, I'll see that. I've already seen it live.
Oh, okay. What do we got?
Calm down.
What do we got?
I do like though, like all the word chopping that he does. Like he's just like me
just
and my
fun.
cousins do that a lot.
pure
so
fun.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And the thing is he loves the Latin community. Like obviously, like his kids are Latino.
Calls his fans the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my
so-
true Puerto Ricans.
And so I wanted Kirsten to be there when I watched it. I wanted her to be here when we talked about it because I thought
You're living it.
she would be intrigued. And she
You're
was.
living it. Yeah.
I identify
would kick
as
the
a Puerto
fucking
Rican.
AC out of the window.
Yeah, isn't that the best?
What do we got? All right, I'm going to smell it. I'll give this up.
Smell it.
I'll give that one to my beautiful.
Well, your reaction to the Head PE show, so this was perfect. Because they were sponsored by Jägermeister at one point.
I
Yeah.
had a big reaction, didn't I?
It was perfect.
I love them.
They're the best. So this is just an ode to them and that time. Just a Jaeger Red Bull.
Oh, it's a Jaeger Red Bull.
You can chug it if you want.
Oh, you what? Of course.
You can have mine.
Cheers. Oh, you don't like it?
I
Oh,
can't
the
drink
Red
Red
It's
Bull.
too much. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I will
Uh,
drink straight Jaeger.
Oh, there's on the counter.
I took a shot.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, go grab it.
Yeah,
and-
grab
and-
that.
and take a
Wait,
shot
you
real
can
quick.
have that.
Perfect.
Okay, here, give that back.
Do you have another one of those green cups?
Just no, put it in this, babe.
I would love to take that. Can't. What the fuck is that?
Shot glass. You don't have any more of that drink?
What do you mean?
Here, do it with your water. Oh, you don't even have water.
I have nothing. It's alright. I'll try my
take
best. Yeah,
Take that.
I will.
Another long episode, huh? You
Looks-
can trim it down if you want.
Yeah. Any more things in your phone?
Yeah.
What's it say?
No,
Do you
dude.
really want to know?
What? You got something?
It's so funny because I have a folder for obviously the Cackle Kitchen, and at the very bottom it says, "I love Kendall so much."
Oh my god, dude. You're the best.
Don't fucking touch me,
You're
dude.
the best.
Adorable.
It's almost like you
You got these
put it in
arms out.
What do you got? Arms out, fucking farms out. Ant Farm, Alien Ant Farm, another great band. Cheers. No,
He's
dude,
played with
fucking-
them.
No, just because you sung like I'm on your first album.
That's funny you say that.
Because Gordon used to say that.
Yeah. Love you, babe. Cheers.
Thank you, Senator.
Kirsten's got the.
Ooh, what is that?
That's
jelly?
Nope.
Oh, syrup?
Straight up.
That's
syrup.
a straight up
Straight up
shot.
syrups.
That's a syrup.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love
man.
you.